Alright. Can anyone point me to the nearest legendary man? No? Hey guys, so this is CarbonDuck, and today, welcome back to the Minecraft mod showcase. Today, we're going to be doing the Matter Overdrive mod. Now, if you don't know anything about Matter Overdrive, well, if you saw the title, it's true. You are able to become an android in Matter Overdrive. Now, how this is going to work is going to be a little bit weird, because actually, this is kind of like a little step-by-step tutorial as well on how to actually start off as an android in, like, if you were playing regular survival. But one thing I want to actually show you guys real quick are some of the key features of becoming an android and the abilities, and then all the other mobs and such, which we'll go over and stuff like that. So, also, if I think one of you guys were asking before where that little star map I had in World of Forge was. This is where the mod is from now. So, yeah, we got the star map here, which is from Matter Overdrive. Now, what this mod it was initially, well, I'm assuming what it's supposed to be, because I checked for a wiki. I tried looking for crafting recipes, which there aren't any, so I'm assuming that this mod is not exactly an alpha or beta, but it's more or less just being developed for, and I guess in some way an alpha, because well, right now, this star map, it's supposed to allow you to put bases on and stuff, and like go to different galaxies and quadrants, which I hope that's the initial idea that the mod makers had in mind. So I'm hoping that they actually do pursue that, and we're actually able to explore different galaxies and planets and stuff. So like kind of like a new version or a more amped up version of Galacticraft in a way. But anyways, let's start off with actually two ways to actually get or actually become an android. So in the world, maybe in a village or so, you will find, or actually in generated structures, which I was actually trying to look for to show you guys, but there are these little, I guess, bases that you'll find throughout the world, and you'll be able to find the mad scientist or possibly pills. So in order to become an android, there are two ways. There are either go through the mad scientist, the junkie, but there's actually the junkie, and of course you can also get it from these pills. So do you want the red pill or the blue pill? The red pill, by the way, turns you into an android, or in this case, lose what's holding you back. If you take the blue pill, however, you will wake up in bed none the wiser, which turns you to human, which stupid. And the yellow pill just unlocks all android abilities. But we are here to go about the hard way of becoming an android. Now, either way, no matter what pill you take, it will actually just kill you. Becoming an android kills you. And actually, I have extra hearts for my android self. So, if I were to go to the mad scientist junkie here, it'll actually be like a little roleplay feature. So, he's like, "What's going on, buddy?" And you have actually a few options here. And you can ask him, "What do you have for sale?" And you can trade with him like a normal villager. You know, get some parts for your android body or for some weapons. If I right click him and then you say I want to become an see, look, Rick and Morty reference. But if I want to become an android, it says finally getting rid of that fragile body is the best. This body's not fragile. First off, I'm pretty meaty here and all over places and down there. Your nose is like the only meaty part of your body. I need you to bring me a set of android parts before we begin. Let's talk about something else. Okay, we can trade with them. All right, farewell. So then basically you're gonna need android parts in order to become an android. Now, the only way to get android parts is if you kill the android mobs in this game, which I'll actually showcase what they look like in a bit. But if you kill them, they have a chance to drop the android parts, which here we are. Okay, so these are what they will look like. So if I get the android head, you'll need the android torso, you'll need the android leg, and you'll need the android arm. Now, you don't actually need the spine, which there is an android spine, but you only need just these four. So if I want to become an android, oh wait. Oh, you do need the android. Okay. Before it worked with 4 parts. I don't know how, but I don't know. But anyways, you need the spine, you need the head, you need the torso, leg, and the arm. Let's I guess we'll have to take the only way. So basically, you are able to become an android through him, which I don't know why it's not letting me do so right now, but I guess because we were previously an android before. So if I take the red pill, you obviously Matrix reference. If I were to take this, I become no longer human, and I become like this ugly fuck. And you can see here, you got a little booting up system, what's it called? UI loading shtick. Hurry up. And most likely, yes, you will die if you become an android. So, I've ended my biological existence as I should have done years ago. Let's see. Now that we are an android, you can see here, yeah, I had all my parts. Alright, so that's why I couldn't freaking do there. So yeah, you can see that you got, I still have my Android suit, which I will show you guys what you can do as a living, walking machine. Anyway, so now that I'm an Android, you can see now I have this sick looking UI. So now I don't need to eat. I don't need to worry about anything other than my battery life. Now the battery life is probably the most important thing that you need to worry about as an Android. It's pretty much like your hunger, except you don't eat like every single time you like take a sprint or something. But the cool thing is this actually, is this working? Okay, they're good. So the cool thing is there's actually a charging station here, which you'll be able to make this in the mod, obviously, yeah. But this charging station has a creative battery, and what this does is whenever you're near it, 8 blocks away, or if you're 8 blocks close to it, sorry, you're actually able to charge your own battery by just being near it. So that's a cool thing that you can able to do, and you don't have to keep changing your battery every time. And also, yeah, you're an Android, which is freaking cool, and everything's like enhanced now. You can even see the health of people, although you still punch like a human. So now let's go on to the first thing you can do as an Android. So the first thing over here, if you see this little omnipotent looking statue, which is actually not a statue, it's a hologram of your station. Now this is your Android station. This is where you're gonna be working on all your Android parts. You can see here, you can customize your Android to have the spine. You can, which I hope they have like more parts of this later on in the, if they keep developing the mod where they have more different types of parts that you can like interchange and stuff. I can take out the arms if I want. I'm gonna keep them on. But anyways, so yeah, you got the battery here, and you got a bunch of these abilities. Now, let's go over some of these abilities. So the first ability you can get, which is night vision. You know, if I were to press X here, which is my, I think is the default, you can see I got this nice little the UI. I think like last year it was like all about the 3D models for all mod showcase. I think it's now all about the UI. Even he agrees. Oh, the UI. And if I press Z to activate my ability, you can see I have night vision now. And does it have the night vision effects? No, it doesn't. Good. I hate the particle effects. But anyways, so yeah. Now you have night vision. You can see through the night. You can even deactivate, which it has no cooldown on it or whatsoever. So that's cool. Cooldown. What do you want? Go away. Anyways. Alright, so the next thing we got here, which is airbag. Now this allows you to float in the water, which I've tested this out. I don't know if it's actually able to make you float in the water. Let me see. You die. Yeah, I should be dying if I was actually human. Alright, well I guess that's one perk out of it. You can breathe in the water. That's great. Oh look, an android! Hello, fellow android! Now they won't actually attack you if you're an actual android, but if you were a human, he would actually kill you. Now if you punch him though, that's a different story. You actually get away from him. Now, he's a melee android. He's gonna try to kill me, but I'm not. Alright, so now let's actually move on to the next ability here. Since you can't float, but you can definitely survive in the water. So let's see. Limb overclocking. Now this will just, obviously, if you see, as the name entails, it overclocks your limbs to increase movement speed by 10%. And if I keep increasing it, it'll increase by 10 until I hit 40%. So now I'm able to run faster than any normal human being on this planet. And so now let's see what the next ability is here. We got high jump, which this will just allow you to jump higher. Requires overclocking 4 and piston. Oh, okay. So you need a piston. So you use pistons to jump high. That's interesting. Jump punch people now much easier. Space-time equalizer. And this will make sure that you won't get affected by the gravitational pull of that black hole that we experienced a few minutes ago. And the next thing we got here, which is Ender Teleport. Now this is the actual other ability that you're able to unlock. Now this allows you, actually this kind of reminds me of Academy Craft's teleporter a little bit. There's got a little icon here that actually shows you how far you can teleport. There you go. I'm assuming it's like probably this far. This is as far as I can go right now. So that's pretty far already. So I'm able to teleport that however amount of blocks that is, but that's pretty far. But that's the Ender Teleport. Let's see what else we got here. We got, oh yeah, this is the most important part of becoming an android, which I will showcase both sides. So when you get the nanobots upgrade, you have two choices here. Oh god, I hit my mic. You can either become the attack boost android or the defensive type android, or offensive and then defensive. For the sake of this, I'm going to show you guys the cool one and my personal favorite, which is the nano or the defense part. So let me upgrade this. And of course you can have a mini map, which kind of gives me a Metal Gear vibe because of the way it looks like a sonar. Get the fuck out. The next thing we got here, which of course the next upgrade, is the plasma shield. Now this is my favorite. I'm also going to cloak as well because we might as well do this real quick. Alright, Marvin. So here's Marvin. He's an android. Now he's not going to fire me unless I punch him. Like they're all peaceful. All androids live together, even though I'm an android with emo hair and headphones. But anyways, so Marvin here. Marvin, I'm going to punch you. So Marvin's now going to try to come in and kill me. And what you're gonna witness is amazing! You can see that Marvin is still hitting me. What the fuck? What the hell? Why is Marvin able to hit me still? My shield! Alright, so let's try this again, only this time without, you know, dying. So Cloak, the one thing that's actually different about Cloak is it actually makes you invisible. However, to other players, it just makes you look transparent. But everything else, it makes you invisible. So no one can really see you, and you're good to go, and no one can hurt you. But let's actually test out the plasma shield. For some reason, the plasma shield wasn't working as it initially would. Unless it's the type of gun that he has. Which I shouldn't have killed Marvin. Fuck you up. Come on, hit my shield. Shoot me. As you can see, it defends you little by little. However, right now, that's not Marvin. That's Optimus. Alright, so there you go. Before I die, I think I have to upgrade this again. Oh, no, that's it. So, yeah. The plasma shield is supposed to protect you, but for some reason, it's not working as it did before, which... How it worked before... Let me get out of your way. Let me see. Let me see if I can get one of these guys to get pissed off and shoot me. There you go. So, yeah. It defends you little by little, and you can see here, that my shield... It's like almost broke. It looks like it's about to break, but I show. No! Oh! Calm down. So now let's move on to the next set of abilities we got here. I'm surprised it's only been a minute so far. It's because I kept clipping all the crap out of the way. Alright, so anyways. So now that we ate the yellow pill, we reset all our abilities, and now let's get everything back. And now let's take down Marvin, or Optimus, with the ultimate power that I have. So allow me to show you guys the offensive part of being an android. So of course we got the first ability here, which is the attack boost, increases attack power by 25% if you max out the attack boost, that is, and flash cooling, which actually cools down your weapons by a lot actually, so you're gonna need that. And then sonic shockwave, this one will release a burst of kinetic energy that will damage and knock nearby enemies to 10 blocks. To release the press action key, blah, 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 and hold shift while falling. So yeah, there are two ways to actually do this. You can either just press it stationary, or you can drop like a freaking baller. So I'm gonna try to drop from the ceiling right now. You ain't gonna see it coming. There we go. So yeah, you hold shift the moment you drop. I'm gonna do it again. I can't do it again. There's a freaking charge. How much damage did that do? That did decent. Like 10. That would kill someone. Goodbye, Optimus. Pah! Whee! He did. Alright, next! Alright, so on to the next thing we got here, which is that's pretty much it for the android parts, actually. I thought there'd be more, but hopefully they have more abilities in the future. I'm really looking forward to actually exceeding the android limits. But also, you could put on the android head, which I'm not going to do that, because you know, kind of stupid. But anyways, so let's go on to now the weapons of this mod. So, of course, we got... Actually, you know what? Screw that. Let's go on the mobs, actually, because we always do the weapons first. Let's do the mobs now. So you got your different types of androids here. Alright, so the first mob we're going to go over is the failed pig. Now, this is the most ugliest fucking thing I've ever seen in 2018. In this year. In this century. Because this thing is awful. It is gargling. It has no head. Its eyes are on its side. It's gross. Alright, so that's the failed pig. What else we got? The failed cow. Oh my god. So you can see what the mad scientist did to some of these animals. Oh, poor thing. That pee? That pee stain? Failed chicken. Oh my god. Why does it sound like you guys are This is great. Hold up. I want to see if I can... Oh, I can't. Let me see if I can end your miseries. Die! Oh, I killed the chicken. Oh god, they're all freaking out now. I shall end you. You don't have to live this life anymore. You can be free. Oh, they vomit when they die. Yeah, that's so gross. Yeah, they alright, let's see what the failed sheep looks like. Oh! I didn't know what you looked like until now. No, Grandpa, what did they do to you? That's the failed experiments. Now let's move on to... you've seen the mad scientist. Let's move on to the mutant scientist. Now this I thought was actually part of the mutant creatures mod for a second, because I have this mod in World of Forge. So you can see this is the mutant scientist. You know, when science, you know, they get a little too excessive with their work. You see, He walks like a freaking idiot. He tries to come at me, and he tried experimenting on himself, and look what happened. So I'm gonna shoot you now. You're a work. You're some work. Okay, look how happy he is. Okay, good monster, and die. There you go. All right, so now let's see. So yeah, by the way, this is the Omni tool. Yes, this is probably the most my favorite gun out of the whole, favorite weapon of mass destruction in this whole mod. But anyways, so yeah, that was the mutant scientist. Now what I actually want to try to spawn for you guys is the legendary mobs, which I'm gonna see if I can get here real quick. Legendary. This is probably gonna be suicide. All right, can anyone point me to the nearest legendary man? No?
Why are we still virgins?
They have a chance to actually have a legendary android that will actually spawn, and if you kill it, it has a chance to drop one of these. Where is it? I keep forgetting which chest is which. Here you go. It has a chance to drop one of these legendary weapons. Now this is a custom weapon created by one of the androids, as you can see. Now you could actually get a colored weapon by creating your own, which I will show you in a bit. So let's say I want this phaser rifle, and if I go here to wherever the attachments, here you go. So let's go to the attachments here. So these are some of the modules you can actually... Oh no, that's fine, just walk in here. So if I go to the weapon station here, you can see there's not that much you can do immediately at the looks of it, but if I were to put a weapon here, you can see now that I have attachment options here. So I can put in a dilithium focus matrix, which allows me to have 150% more damage. Or I could put in a burst reduct. I cannot put that. What about incendiary filter? Yes, I can. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave the dilithium focusing matrix. I can even put a scope and some color on it. So let me actually get the scope and show you guys what that looks like. So let me put the gold here and put the scope. And so now, voila, you got yourself the phaser right. Whoa. I don't remember it being this zoomy zoom. It's actually much clearer than before now. But yeah, this is what the scope looks like. I'm actually surprised how useful the scope was, because before, when I was like testing it out, I don't know why, but whenever I like do mod showcases, everything goes to shit when I test it out, and it makes me overthink things. And then when I actually do the mod showcase, hey, everything works out. But anyways, so the phaser rifle is one shot, so I'm able to just shoot someone down. Actually, no, not the phaser rifle is not one shot. What am I saying? It's the phaser. It's the ion sniper. That's one shot. But yeah, so this is the phaser rifle. You just hold left click and fire away. It's kind of like a Halo gun if you think about it a little bit. But yeah. So now let me just put this back. Let me show you guys the other stuff. So we got the ion sniper, which I made beautifully, and I can snipe people from a distance. And of course, we got the plasma shotgun, which you guys seen already. Now, the thing with the plasma shotgun is if you hold right click, you can perform a charge shot, like such. And it's actually much stronger. So, and of course, we got my favorite, which is the Omni tool. Now, the Omni tool, let me just make sure I'm not created for this. If you have the Omni tool, obviously you can see you can left click and it shoots out, whatever, laser, pellets, whatever you want to call it, energy. I don't know why that was so hard to say. So what the Omni tool does, if you hold right click, you can see it's basically a mining tool. So this is why I love this damn thing. All right, and you can just put that back and then do it again. So yeah, that's why the Omni tool is probably one of my favorites, because it's also a mining tool and it's also a gun. Pew. And of course, let's go on to the next thing we got here, which is the phaser. Now the phaser, which I don't know if I had to charge this thing. There we go. All right, so the phaser is basically just, well, phaser laser. So this thing, you can hold it, takes energy. And the thing about it is it actually has a modifier on it. So if I hold shift and right click, I can actually intensify the damage that it usually does. So right now, it's doing 9.25 damage, which is pretty good for a phaser. And if I put it on green, you can see it doesn't do that much damage. I wish actually you can actually cut things with this thing. That'd be nice. Although you can't really cut circles. You have to make a square. You could even use this to heal people as well. Let me see if I have do I have the regenerative thing? Yeah, I do. Okay. So if I were to... Oh, that's the wrong thing. If I were to put this and put the regenerative thing, you see here, the design changes a little bit. And now I have a regenerative tool that will allow me to regenerate any being... Yeah, the androids kill themselves. Okay. On to the next thing. Let's see. What was the one thing I wanted to... Oh, yeah. So this is the titanium wrench. Now, this is a thing I see a lot in Minecraft, and I found this to be the most useful tool, in my opinion, because what this does, it rotates blocks for you. And I don't know why it's not... Wait, I just did it. There you go. It rotates blocks for you, so I can literally rotate this in any way without breaking it. So I found this to be the most useful thing ever because, look, I can rotate something without breaking it. And if it's like something that you can't pick up because you don't have the right pickaxe or such, look at that. Look at this. I can't rotate that. But yeah, titanium wrench. All right, let's. I can even rotate the chest. I forgot about that. All right, so these are the batteries. So the batteries here, you can see you got the creative battery, which obviously you can get in creative, and we got the high capacity battery and the normal battery. Now, the high capacity or the creative one obviously is basically an infinite amount of energy, and you got the high capacity one, which is higher capacity than the normal battery. So let me switch out batteries real quick and show you guys what happens if I were to have no battery whatsoever. So you can see here that I'll just have this weird slow effect that'll make me feel dead. I can't use any of my abilities whatsoever. Everything is dead. I can't do crap. But if I go near my charging station, you can see now that I have the battery now to live. I have the battery to live, and I have it pretty much. It charges, and it's amazing because it's a battery, and you don't have to eat. You don't gotta do anything. All you gotta do is switch out batteries. You're like a freaking Fisher Price toy. I mean, one battery's dead, just shove another battery up your butt. I'm assuming that's where, where else can you put the battery? Maybe on your back. So let's see what else. Okay. Also, we do have these upgrades here, which they've been sitting here for a while now, but let me show you what they do. So these upgrades, what none of these upgrades do is they actually are able to power your machines. Now, let's say I want to go to my charging station here and add in some upgrades. So I can put in a power upgrade. You're actually able to power up, you're actually able to make the machine even better. I wish they could actually put these upgrades on you though. That'd be nice. Power usage, speed upgrade. What was the other one? I got another one now here. Power storage, matter storage, and range. Oh, this is one I need. Okay, so range storage. Obviously, as the name entails, a range upgrade. This will increase the range by 400%. How much does this do now? All right, that's pretty far away. This is like this whole room. And then power storage, which this holds more power. Oh, yep, it holds more power. And what about matter storage? I don't think this matters, but nope. Just power storage. And my personal favorite thing about this mod, which I love the most, is they had the tendency to add quests, which you could have actually done quests for the mad scientist, but they actually have a contract quest or a bunch of contracts you're able to do. And what's over here is the contract market. So let me see if this once it's done. So if I see here, it says kill 9 baby cows, and this will actually give you a reward every time you do contracts. So there's stuff for you to actually do besides just being an android. So you're actually able to get a saddle and a name tag. So I can see this mod actually being used. Okay, can I put this back? I'm gonna put that back real quick. So wait for the other contract. But we do have like a bunch of other contracts here that you're able to do. These are just some examples. I'm pretty sure there's more than just that. But God, I like this little quest system that they have. Like you're actually able to have contracts like that are generated from you in the contract market. That's pretty much it for this mod. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment down below what you think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to download the mod for yourself. It is probably one of the greatest mods to start off with this year with. But with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave some of your mod suggestions down below in the description down below. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!